great joke for you. Come on, you gotta say this. You gotta say it. It's really good.
Congratulations on this being your 10th year.
Thank you.
Are we going to have a big song and dance number with you and Kasabian to open the show, do you think?
Well, you're right to say Kasabian are there, and it would be wrong to say that I'm not going to share a stage with Kasabian. But am I going to sing and dance with Kasabian? Well, only time will tell. 9 p.m. BBC One.
Now, what is the big difference between the way you present this awards show and, say, the way the Americans do it? Because you do have a quintessential style which the Americans do seem to react very positively to.
Well, that's nice of you. And yes, Americans do seem to like it. I think it's only because it's different, really. I suppose it's part of the way I do things to be very delighted by language all the time. So I play around with words in the way that a dog might play with a bone. And I think my experience of America has been that the language is really not used for any other thing than function. It's used to order pizza, and it's used in order to say a few things that you just want to say. We don't want to think about the words. Whereas I just love to, imagine that I'm lying on my back, bicycle kicking with words around in a circle. And I think they find that unusual and I hope delightful, because I think everyone should do it.
So your all singing or dancing routine is with words themselves,
Yes.
as opposed to you doing backflips and whatnot.
Yes.
Who's the person that will come up to you first, do you think, and congratulate you? Or who's come up to you in the past? Who's reached out and said well done?
Well, the producer, Harvey Weinstein, has on a couple of occasions come and see me before in order to give me a joke to tell. I got a great joke for you. Come on, you gotta say this. You gotta say it. It's really good.
And when he tells you, you have
It's
to.
quite hard to say no to Harvey Weinstein, as anybody in the film business will tell you. He's just one of those people who's hard to say no to. Not because you're scared of him, although some people are. Judy Dent said a very good thing about Harvey Weinstein. Oh no, she said, he's nasty about Harvey, but he's great. The thing about Harvey is he only ever stabs you in the front.
What don't we see? Because it's a very slick, the whole thing on TV, and it's so well put together. I like the idea that there might be things, sort of madcap rushing around going on behind the scenes that we aren't privy to.
Well, we have extremely enthusiastic or well-trained security people who guard the table where the BAFTA masks are, and indeed the envelopes which contain the names of the winners of each category. And it doesn't matter how big a star you are, you can see some very big, well-established Hollywood stars who are standing in the wings and don't just put their hand on the table like that, not to do anything like that. Sir, will you? God, you had to dust it off me. I'm so sorry. It's really quite amazing to see some really big names being treated like shoplifters.
With Ellen last year, she did that big selfie. I was wondering whether you were going to kind of up the ante with the technology and maybe fly a drone over the capturing it, dropping it on Judi Dench's.
Don't think we haven't considered a drone. The worry that is getting the choppers of one of those
the propellers on them.
8 propellered one getting it caught up in somebody's hair. It would just become
Dame Maggie Smith trying to pull a drone from her
or
head.
indeed a man's hair who just happens to be wearing a wig and it just came away. Flew off into the air, and suddenly everyone thought, I never knew
Pierce Brosnan had it.
Wore a wig, exactly.
That would be brilliant. With a GoPro attached.